Hello to all my friends out there. Well, we have a change of scenery. So I was watching videos, the widening gap between the rich and the poor, and I thought, there is really a widening gap between the rich and the poor. So this shopping center, I usually get a Diet Coke in the morning, is close to where I live now, but I might not know where it was if I didn't work around here before. So I hadn't been here for a long time, and I decided to drive over and check it out. And so you notice, like, there's no street people. When I was driving over here, there's still the 5 lanes of traffic, but the lanes are a lot larger. And all the stores that I generally shop in are here. And I noticed on the way over that the gas is not significantly more expensive, and probably neither is the food. And so the only difference is that the surrounding area is a lot more prosperous than where I usually go. I think that's obvious. So I thought, there's nothing to stop you from going to better places. That's your choice. I had a bad thought, and I think it might possibly be a real bad thought. I was watching these food pantry hauls, and I thought, that looks exactly like the food we buy in the stores. It looks exactly the same. And I thought, is it possible that they are actually taking the older food to the poor areas and charging the poor people the same amount of money? I think it's a strong possibility. Yesterday, especially as this economy gets worse, I could see them doing that, taking the old food to the places where the people are using the food stamps and EBT. So today, I was highly suspicious, and it popped into my mind, and I told you, when things just like pop into my mind out of nowhere, I go, uh-oh. So there's a Smart and Final behind me. There's a Vons behind me. There's a huge Starbucks. In the McDonald's is huge over here with outdoor dining. They took the outdoor dining out, and this area would be considered, I think, Mount Helix proper. I'm not sure, but and it's 88 degrees today, and there's a big huge tree. There's a little sun on this. Another thing is, there's like zillions of trees all over this community. I was telling you, like when there is no shade in the poor areas. And this is funny because when I worked in this area, the trees are strategically placed so that they do not block the storefronts. And this is funny, and I came to the good area. Well, this is my first day in the good area, I may live here, but, I don't have the drive down. I cannot, the parking places are bigger. Everything is bigger. Everything is better. So I am going to be investigating this. Someone said you get what you pay for, in the comments. And I thought, yeah, that is really true. But I am becoming highly suspicious that the people with money are paying the same amount for better stuff than the poor people. And they get, it's just like the food storage. You get your food storage, and then you don't have to buy food. So you can be more discerning. It's Friday night, whenever you get paid or whenever you buy groceries, and you're not desperate for food. The HelloFresh, I didn't know this myself. At 5 ounces of meat, that is about 2 1/5 pounds of meat per week that I eat. And then even on the paleo, you can have potatoes, sweet potatoes, yams, and rice. I think maybe no rice. So you have your rice, you have your meat, you have your vegetables. You know, I grew vegetables in my garden. And this is so much more pleasant, you guys. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe part of it was, you know, I worked in the low-end in shops 3 and 5, 3 at a time, from 8 in the morning until 8 at night. That's why I live here. But that's not the point. Okay, so I was disconnected from my environment because I worked in environments that I didn't like. And so I've been retired for a couple of years, and I was still very much like that. You know, I was disconnected from where I was, because I think you guys saw the videos of now the last place I lived was nice until the riots came. And then I go, okay, this is not good. So the fact that it ever happened once, this thing about the fact it ever happens once is not happening twice. So you know, I said I'm gonna move to a better area, but it took me a while to like open my eyes up and say, why are you putting her up with these deplorable conditions when right up the street from you is a nicer place? So maybe some of you are in the same situation. Maybe you've been in a place that's not that nice, but if you have a car, you can drive. This is no further from my house, and this is 100. I went in, and it was so different. I went in, I noticed, wow, outside dining. The bathroom, if you want to go to the restroom, you just walk in. The stalls are as big as the entire bathroom in the other place. And the employees, you know, they're at the cash register there, ready to take your order. You order, and you go get your Coke, and you leave. It's so easy. And I thought, what is the difference? Why is life so easy just because these people pay more property tax than in the poor area? It's really kind of weird. And why is it? Well, because we have a widening gap. Furthermore, the widening gap between the rich and the poor is not good. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign of a healthy economy. But on the other hand, you know, if we save our money up and, you know, we're careful in what we do, like I'm not apt to get mugged here, not at all. This is strange. They even have a Dixie line in the Vaughn's. The Vaughn's shopping center. That's good. Maybe I'm going to up my game garden-wise. You know, I bought my I don't know what they have in there. Let's see. I'm going to investigate this. You have an IHOP. That's awesome. When I used to work, I used to swing into Denny's before work. And like that was I just went in there, you know, to get some food, you know, because I used to work these long shifts. And it was a smart strategy because I got the waitresses for customers. Everywhere I would go, I would get hair patrons. And you know, I wasn't always this way with my hair. I haven't had a haircut because, you know, that makes me nervous. They're breathing on me. But you guys consider going to better areas. I mean, even if you don't live in that great of an area. Now, this is the same thing with me. I live in a nice area. I pay to live here, and I'm going down, and you know, I can totally bypass El Cajon City. And why wouldn't I? Also, I was driving down here, you know, to go get the Coke, and I thought, oh yeah, I forgot the meat market. Oh my God. Okay, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later, and God bless you all.